Today, Jack Campbell. Talk about him owning the defense.
Own it.
We're going to talk about preseason preview against LA. And let's talk about John Morton and our new running back coach.
Deal.
Can we talk about the boot? Show me the boot. Show the people the boot.
I thought he'd whip it out when he said it.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Oh.
Whoa.
What does this do?
This is the boot.
Woo!
And when I would like bend down and keep my left leg straight, it would just feel like a weird sensation under my heel. So when I was playing softball last week,
Yep.
I was on second base.
Monday night softball against the number 1 seed or the
what?
number 4 seed.
Like the second inning.
It was early.
It was early.
It was early.
Second inning. Of
It might have been the bottom of the first.
I know. I literally think
Okay, all right.
I was close.
It was close.
And I'm on second. I forgot who hit it. I'm running, rounding third to go home. Steps on the inside. I'm pretty sure I step on the inside of the third base with my left foot. Pop.
Oh, it did it on the base.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Because you were getting sent. You were getting sent home.
Technically, Randy was like, So I hope he doesn't feel bad.
Because did he give you the hold up or the do what you want?
I think I honestly don't remember. I'm pretty sure he told me to go. And then I heard the bench say, ugh.
Yeah, because I know me, Bill, and somebody else were like, no, hold.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a sudden you're
Yeah,
and it looked like your Achilles popped because you went down.
It felt like, well, it did pop. Something popped, which the research that we've done on it,
Unofficial.
it can pop and not be your Achilles. So
How long are you in the IR for? Because tonight's playoffs and potential championship game.
I'll be shocked if probably at least 2 more weeks in August. I'd probably like the second half of August.
When does football begin?
Next week.
What?
Locked in, baby.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
I got to make sure I'm available.
Oh, it's on Tuesdays too. Yeah, I'd be shocked if I play earlier than the beginning or the middle of August if I play at all.
So if you're new here, thanks for coming.
So if you're new here, thank you for coming, enjoying us in the sauna.
Like, subscribe, follow. If you guys didn't know,
How do you follow?
we have a Google Voice number.
And we do?
Just follow us around.
313
doesn't have to be on YouTube.
486-0292.
Glad you remembered it.
I've got it memorized, bro. I got it memorized. Now, we didn't get any calls this week, and that's fine.
No mail?
No, well, we do have a version of mail that's not. So, Jack Campbell. I'm on vacation a couple days ago.
Where'd you go?
Grand Haven.
Oh, nice.
We're in Grand Haven. Almost saw a fight go down. I'll save that for the end.
Exciting.
That's great. No, I'm talking like YouTube worthy. People banging on somebody else's car window. It was crazy. We'll get there.
What are we doing?
Bro, in Grand. And I was kind of the proponent of the whole problem. So, but not really.
We'll get to that later.
Bury the lead.
Okay.
We'll come back to that one at the end here. Jack Campbell. Okay. You sent the text in the group thread where you were like, it's his defense now. So obviously I'm on vacation. I'm like, don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Get home. Look it up immediately. Yo, Dan Campbell on the radio calling it because of the Anzalone contract issue.
Sure.
Calling this defense Jack Campbell's now. How do we feel?
I mean, he pretty much ran it the whole last end of the season.
Yeah, when Anzalone was out, the forearm.
Yep.
Is that like a dick punch to Anzalone, though?
Yes and no. Yes and no, because here's the thing. Anzalone's under contract for this season. And so I've seen a lot of people comment where they're basically like, okay, screw you, bro. Like, we have you for this year. Yeah, you want the deal because of how well you've played.
Sure.
And obviously you're trying to take care of your family. You're looking long term. But at the same time, we got you under contract this year.
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah, so that's weird. He hasn't really been at training camp. Like, there's really no excuse for that.
Correct, other than I'm holding out because I want a new contract. But you're already under contract this season.
Sure.
That's true. They don't have to give him a contract.
Bingo.
Because he already has a contract.
Exactly. Now, he's just looking out for him. He's looking out for him. He's 31. He's looking out, trying to get that deal before an entire season goes down. Because what if his production plummets? What
if he gets hurt again? You get older.
You get older.
You get a little bit more brittle.
You know it. We saw that last week playing softball.
Real life.
Real quick.
Got your bat around third base. Yeah. So with Jack Campbell doing that, I have got a couple audio clips, so I'm going to play one here for you. Perfect. This was from Coach earlier this week.
And now to see where his growth is, you know, it's It's impressive. He's done an outstanding job. He's got a good feel of the game. He understands the game. He knows what we're trying to do defensively. He did with AG, and even more so now with Shep. And so with that, we're going to give him a lot more. He and Alex both, a lot more flexibility to get us into the play, because he also studies, man. He studies the opponent. He's studying our offense, and he's trying to get any little key that he can. And that just makes us better. So he's look, it's one of the reasons we drafted him is for that. Some of these teams that have this, some of these Mike linebackers you think of that, man, they're run and hit and smart as a whip, and that's why we like Jack.
Good line.
So, couple things that I'm hearing there. One, first of all, Detroit Lions, it's not that hard to figure out how to put a shotgun mic or a boom mic over the people asking questions.
Yeah, that's tough.
Or
The press
just
conferences suck.
freaking set up 3 of these and let people walk up and sit down and ask their question, and let's get the audio. It's not that hard.
Not that hard.
You could hire me if you want. I'm there.
We're in.
Because it's not that hard. Look at us 3. Him in a bucket hat. It's so easy.
Come on. I'll be security. I'll be the bouncer.
So with that, we're also hearing him bring up, he says, also, he talks about Alex. Now, at this point, Alex was still holding out with a hamstring injury, but really trying to work on this deal. But he's saying, yeah, this is Jack Campbell. This is what we're expecting him, but also with Alex as well. So it sounds to me like Coach isn't expecting to miss a beat with Anzalone.
Sure. I don't. I think if you're Campbell, you're Dan Campbell.
Sure.
You have to expect that Anzalone is gonna be there.
Which he showed up to training camp Saturday. Now, he didn't practice with all the boys. He was up on the hill.
Which is also weird.
Getting worked out. I think it's kind of like, hey, you haven't been here, so we want to see where you're at before throwing you in.
I guess.
I guess. Now,
That's what they're saying.
Here's what's important, and like, just in case, forgive me, but for anybody who's out there who maybe doesn't know a lot about football, a lot about the linebacker position, there's 3 major key roles as a linebacker. You have your Mike, you have your Sam, and you have your Will. So, okay, we got Michael Scott, we got Samwise Gamgee, and we've got any Will you want to throw in there.
I like it.
Free Willy, freaking Will from Stranger Things.
Will Ferrell.
Will Smith.
Boom. There's 4. Anything you want.
Okay.
But think of it like that. We got our Michael. We got our Sam. We got our Will. So with the Mike, right, that's the middle linebacker. That's the guy who's he's the QB of the defense.
Sure.
He's got the green dot on. He's figuring out everything going on.
Typically
right?
Anzalone.
Yes, however, when all 3 are out on the field, Anzalone is the Will, which he's on the weak side, right? So that's the Will Smith. He's weak. We saw that slap. It wasn't good.
Wasn't good.
So that linebacker's coming off the weak side, and then the Sam is on the strong side, usually where the tight end is coming down, right? So the Sam is Derek Barnes. When all 3 are on the field together, Sam is Derek Barnes, Mike is Jack Campbell, and then Anzalone's picking up the
Oh,
wheel.
well, then it all makes sense.
Man, those are
Yes.
solid linebackers.
So here's the thing, and this is what's crazy to me is our best shot, our best defense with all 3 guys out there is having all 3 of them on the field. That is not, you can't just say, all right, screw you, Anzalone, screw you, Thor, get out of here.
Sure.
Like, our best version is with all 3 of them
100%.
on the field.
Agreed. What packages do we run where they're not always on the
So
field?
great question, because now we have Shep is our new DC. So under Aaron Glenn, it's different. Here we got Shep. Now the thing about Shep is he's been the linebacker coach here in Detroit since the new regime. So I feel super comfortable with him. Plus, Jack Campbell has only had one voice in his head since getting drafted here.
Oh, nice.
Locked in,
And
baby.
that's Shep. That's Kelvin Sheppard. In fact, let's go to Kelvin Sheppard. Here's what he had to say about the whole situation.
Dan said on the radio that this is Jack Campbell's defense. With Alex dealing with a lingering hamstring issue, how have you seen Jack deal and take ownership of the defense?
I think you look back late last year when Alex ran into the forearm issue and the injury that he sustained at the back end of the year. I think you started to see it there. Jack's a big physical presence in the huddle and on the field, and guys feel him. And I think he started to take over that level of accountability this spring with Alex being out away with his family or whatnot, dealing with his deal. I think you saw Jack step forward. And, I've had the honor of coaching Jack since he was drafted. So Jack's a player out of everybody. He's never had any other voice in his head. He knows what I'm thinking. We're in lockstep with one another. And we spend a lot of time together, quite frankly. And I wanted to open up that healthy kind of door of communication, let them know this is your system, because you have to give ownership to the players out there.
Oh my God, you were sweating so much.
I told you.
It's 90 degrees.
It's
Nothing but
it's
this
90 degrees outside.
outside. Which what is it in here?
It's got to be at least 100. I mean, no, think about that. Being 10 degrees hotter than the outside is not far-fetched.
No, this is a sign. I'm trying to just lose weight.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about.
It's working.
In fact, when you guys come next week and it's 78, I'm going to pump in heat.
That's fine because that's what we're going to be used to.
You imagine, oh, dang, you don't even have to play tonight in this.
Nope. No, I know. Very thankful. Not really sad one bit.
We're gonna bring the heat, baby.
Also, can we talk about this team? You weren't there for game 2.
I wasn't. Tell me.
That bat was
I found
so
it too.
hot. You found the bat? How much is it?
300, like every bet.
How was it? Those ball, I have never, in 14 years of playing short in men's softball.
I mean, they know how to hit the ball. We'll start there. Like, everybody can hit.
They're a young, strong team. Yeah. I've never seen balls flying off the bat that fast.
Was it just the pitching?
No.
They're just good hitters.
They're
all
just
really
good hitters.
I mean, when you have lefties that can go opposite field, you've got a goated team.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
And the fact that we only lost by 2, I'm like, come on, guys, be better.
Yeah.
You should be better. But I'm not looking forward to, because I took a ball to the hand
You get you a new glove.
that, I mean, it hurt. It hurt. I caught it.
At short?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
he caught it, and I was like, "Did you catch it off the palm?" Because I heard
it
that
was like
snap.
up in the finger.
Oh, yeah. Right there. Right
in there.
Yeah, that's probably still... Oh, thank God I'm not going to be sore there anymore.
That's what you think. You're coming back in 2 weeks.
I know,
Don't
right?
there. Also, just want to look at some of basically Campbell's stats. Last year, he took a ton of snaps because of Anzalone obviously being out. But you look at Campbell, 2024 stats, 973 total snaps, 22nd in the NFL for linebackers. He had 78 solo tackles, 28th in the NFL for linebackers. All of these are for linebackers. Yep. 2 sacks, 26th in the NFL, 45 assists, 6th in the NFL, and 1 forced fumble, putting him at 15th in the NFL. My guy, he is showing everything that it's going to take to be one of the high-caliber premier linebackers, I think.
100%.
Even if let's say Anzalone doesn't get a deal, let's say for whatever reason,
Sure.
next year, assuming he's going to play this year regardless.
Okay, all right, I like that hypothetical.
Say he doesn't get a deal next year for whatever reason, we love Campbell more. Kind of sounds like we got a banger replacement.
We sure do.
I mean, that's why we drafted him when we drafted him. Obviously, we saw that potential, and Anzalone's he's getting older. He's in his upper mid-30s, younger 30s, but I don't know what the average age for a linebacker is, but I have to imagine 33, 34.
I feel like that's
35.
that's old.
It feels like that's old.
That feels like it's old. So
yeah.
we're talking about maybe a couple years left in his season. So, I mean, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not
He might have
surprised
2
by it.
years left
Yeah.
at this high-caliber
to
player.
be like starting.
Yeah,
for sure.
which we're going to get one of them this year, and that's why we don't want to, add on that contract for 2 years, 3 more years down the line.
I would give him a 2-year contract.
Yeah, but my thing is, I'm in the same boat. I'm fine with a 2-year that takes him to 33, 34.
That's fine.
And then he becomes the linebacker coach.
Exactly. Give him what he wants.
Give him what he wants.
He's good enough.
He said he wants to retire a Lion.
Martha, what do we... come on.
Well, Martha's gone. It's Sheila now.
Sheila, come on. Spend your mom's money.
Because that's what kids do.
Okay,
best.
just sell some more pizzas.
What?
Little Caesars.
I don't think they have any affiliation.
Damn it, that's the Tigers.
Yeah, I was like, that feels like a
It's not
stretch.
even. I don't even know if that's the Tigers.
no,
deep
no,
knowledge.
that's the...
It's Wings and Pistons,
that's
right?
well, the
Red
Illiches.
Wings?
Oh, Illich he owns the Tigers? Learning a lot today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the Little Caesars Arena.
It is Little Caesars.
Yeah, but what is Comerica then? Who own?
The bank?
Well, that's just the naming, right?
Oh, yeah. But Illich owns the Tigers?
Owns the Tigers and the Wings. I'm pretty sure he owns the
Who
Wings.
owns the Pistons?
Nobody, because they're trash.
If you know.
Legitimately, I think it's some dude that lives in California. Doesn't even live here. Doesn't
Let
even
us
care
know.
about the team.
That little
He's a trash bag.
son of a gun.
Anyway,
Looking at Jack Campbell, looking at the linebacker situation, it's great to see Anzalone's back out there. He's got 1 year left on the deal, but my God, do I feel comfortable with Jack Campbell and
100%.
where we're going.
Fine with that.
Yeah.
won't even miss a step.
What have
No.
you guys gleaned so far from training camp? I put a video out a couple days ago about Dominic Lovick, Tyleek Williams. What have you guys gleaned?
I saw some stuff on the Twitter sphere
What?
last week. It was 2 separate days, and it was something about how Campbell had to stop practice because I think it was the defense. It was defensive players that were being too aggressive. I think it was safeties, maybe. I also saw like Terrion
Classic
Arnold
Branch.
and St. Brown got into a little
St.
scuffle.
Brown and Brian Branch
Oh, there you
got
go,
into
there
the
you go.
scuffle.
That's Branch. He's our enforcer.
Which, bro, I'm in Grand Haven. Some guy's wearing a shirt. I've got my Lions hat on. Some guy's wearing a shirt that has Brian Branch flipping off Green Bay.
He's got it.
And it reads FTP on it. I lean over. He's drinking a beer like with a bunch of people. I lean over into the restaurant area and I was like, bro, I love your shirt, man. Expecting him to be like, yeah, I've got the FTP energy. You know what he does? He goes, thanks, man.
That's it, huh?
That was it. And I was like,
he wasn't enough beers deep when he bought that
maybe
shirt.
it was. I know. I was like, you don't have the FTP energy.
Yeah, if you're gonna wear that shirt, you gotta have the.
That's
FTP
what
energy.
I'm saying. I was like, oh, this guy's about to be my dog.
Yeah,
he did not like
Should
that.
be like, let me interview you for my channel.
Oh,
Let's Talk Lions.
Oh.
It's a little
I
short.
hope you're watching now because listen, man, we had something until you got rid of it.
So if you ever see Jay out in public and he tries to say something to you, give him some energy.
Just
back.
give me a little energy.
and then we'll talk about it on the show.
Obviously.
Easy.
Yeah, dude, people are getting the chippiness I love with Saint and Branch. I love that. And I mean, so does Campbell.
Yeah,
You know he does.
It almost feels like Branch is turning into our Ndamukong Suh
Yes.
of the back in the day.
He's
Really?
the enforcer.
He's like the enforcer now. He's like, I'm just gonna do
yeah,
it.
good.
But he's not going to step on your neck illegally. You know what I'm saying?
he'll do it
Suh
legally.
went a little too far.
Yeah, because think about when he got ejected from Green Bay and shouldn't have been.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous call.
And it just came from New York. They called in and said, get rid of him because it's the America's Game of the Week. So even the refs on the field didn't do it. New York called in and said, eject him.
Isn't that called tampering?
And we still won. Yeah. FTP.
Green Bay,
Thank you, man. I needed that.
of course, of course.
What about you, Josh? You see anything interesting regarding?
I mean, nothing like specifically. I'm just pumped to see all the new recruits we got in.
Yeah.
Hamed
Oh,
on the edge. Pumped about him.
God, yeah.
He seems to be like a soft animal. You know, if you watch him talk, he's just like real chill. Like, yeah, I'm just so pumped to be here. And then he's just like a dog on the field.
But he'll
I'm
rip your
like,
throat
yeah,
out
he'll
on the
rip your
field.
throat out and kill you.
Yeah.
I'm pumped to see Tesla. I don't know who this Lovett guy is.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah.
talking about
Lovett.
him, and I'm like, I don't know where he came from.
I think he was our 7th round pick this year, if I'm not mistaken.
What is
Unless I'm
Lovett?
wrong.
Receiver.
Dominic Lovett, wide receiver.
Oh, nice.
But also showing up on special teams.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is huge. And listen, training camp's training camp. Oh, J.J. McCarthy threw a dime. You're like,
Right.
And the same goes with us. Like, hey, Tyleek Williams, he's doing. And you're like, okay, but let's just remember. They're not trying to injure each other, and it's just
For
training
sure, for
camp.
sure.
So,
Right.
But with that, yes, Dominic Lovett is showing up. He's showing off with the pads on, and that's when you know.
I'm pumped for Tesla. So a couple catches of his, I was like,
I'm also excited to see what he can be because I'm like he is shorter than most.
Tesla?
Yeah,
He's tall, bro.
is he?
I think he's like 6 some odd. Yeah,
I feel like he's like 6'4".
I'm gonna look
But
it
he's
up.
fast. He's got like all the skill set.
And he's white.
And he is.
That needs to be noted. What's his? No, he's
6'4".
Is he 6'4"?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
well,
tall.
Maybe I've just seen some. He's just been next to tall people.
That's
It's like the white Calvin Johnson, man.
Yeah. I am tempted to get his jersey. What's his number? Do we know?
I think 18.
18.
Less tempted.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know,
because
it's not great.
isn't like the S capital as well?
It's like T-E. Yeah, I think it's capital S-L-A-A.
yeah. It's a. I don't love the spelling.
Change your name, man.
Well, it's like Laporta, how it's like L little A, big, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
What I did love the most was all the Bears controversy at their camp. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't heard it.
I saw like a picture of Ben Johnson of like before, like when he got the press conference,
Yeah.
and then after, and he looked like shh.
Yeah, he's just like ripping into Caleb Williams.
No
and,
way.
Like, yeah, I've heard it's been tough.
No
it's been
way.
a brutal time.
I
And I'm
mean,
like, yeah.
Thank God. That's what I want to hear. I love that. I did not know that. Didn't see that anywhere.
I would love for Chicago to take a step back. Not that they were
imagine?
even in the stepping forward. Well, I guess they were stepping in the right
They
forward
took a baby
direction,
step.
And they've got a good squad.
but to see
They
them
do.
revert after Johnson goes there,
Would be the most. I want to steamroll them.
give me like
Steamroll.
a classic 4-13 season for them.
Yeah, and we beat them 50 points every game.
Fine. Second week, last week, I'm here for it. Last game, January 4th. Why do I know that? Yeah. Spend too much time doing this. Dude,
Good job.
I'm hyped. Last thing I really want to talk about is really the new coaching shifts and bringing in John Morton. So John Morton had his presser earlier this morning. I think it was like at 8 a.m. First of all, John Gruden is in town,
I saw
Saw
that.
that. He talked highly of Coach Campbell.
which I love. I love Gruden. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's got a great life right now because he's kind of just doing whatever he wants.
He's got his own podcast where he
Yeah.
just rips it.
I think he's contracted by Barstool.
Yes, I think you are correct.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, so he's just truly just living.
He's living it up. It's a great life.
And that'll be us soon.
Yeah, he made a comment like, "You guys thought I was crazy." He's like, "Dan's crazier." I'm like,
I didn't see that. Oh, dude, that's so good. Yeah, because I didn't know that John Morton, our OC, got his first coaching job from John Gruden back in the day. I think when he was with the Raiders. Yeah, so like that's where he took him from the personnel side, brought him over to actually have that first coaching experience. But watching the presser, one of the best things, I got to say, there's like 5 things I pulled from it. But one of the best things was how John Morton they were basically asking him, hey, do you feel pressure? Like, because you're coming to fill in for Ben Johnson.
Yep.
Big shoes.
It's big shoes. It's big shoes for what Ben Johnson was able to do.
It's a big shoes, and it's a top 5 offense.
Correct.
All eyes are on us.
All eyes are on you, but listening to him, he was so calm, so cool, so collect. And he was like, no, I don't feel any pressure. He's like, I've been doing this for 27 years. Like,
my guy.
He's like, I look around, all we have are weapons. This is great. He's like, I'm just excited. And I was sitting there thinking, that's what I want. Because you could tell he wasn't lying out his ass. Some people would be like, yeah, there is no pressure. Like, the way he talked, he was like, I've been doing this for 27 years. It's great. I'm very excited. I was like, okay.
He wasn't given like garbage keywords and buzz phrases and just like giving the media what they want.
No. In fact, then he brought up, which was going to be he was used to West Coast style offenses. That's kind of what he learned in the beginning. So he's kind of got this idea of multiple packages. And we have seen at training camp, Monty and Gibbs.
I've seen that
in the backfield.
I've seen a lot of people on Twitter talking about how he has a lot of packages with both of them.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I mean, Monty's basically a fullback.
I'm like, why weren't we doing that anyway?
Why weren't we doing that? And the way Morton put it, he goes, I'm going to put my 5 best on the field, and I'm going to screw with defenses.
100%.
I'm just sitting there imagining Laporta, Saint, J-Mo, Monty, Gibbs all together.
It's like, what do you do?
What do you do? What do you plan for?
You give fake it off to Monty, and then you swing Gibbs out. So you got to take a linebacker, and then you got 3 wide receivers or 2 with a tight end to play with.
And then Jared Goff runs. You're like, "Psych!"
I mean, come on. Come on.
I can't wait to see Gibbs and Monty on the field together. Like, to me, like, just always watching, you're like, okay, Monty's out there. Okay, now get...
That's it. I'm in. Yeah. You're going to have to pay attention because it's like, who gets the ball?
Who gets the ball?
J-Mo's pumped too. I mean, you can see like the couple stuff of him that I've watched.
Yes.
He's like they're actually like letting me run more routes now.
Yes.
Like it almost felt like Ben Johnson was holding him back by not letting him do
or
stuff.
He was using him as a distraction.
Yeah,
right.
He was bait. He was bait, but he was holding him back.
Yeah. J-Mo's gonna have a season.
100%. That's also what this morning Morton talked about it. He was like, He's like, you've seen the kid's skill sets. You've seen J-Mo's skill sets.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm having him run more routes.
We've
like,
barely seen his skills.
And that's
barely.
it. I think we've only seen the tip of the iceberg with J-Mo. J-Mo's going to pop off this year. 1,300 yards.
14.
I need to go look at those bets for the year because
look at them. We need Christian's blessed bets.
Yeah. Next show. I'll see if they have any new ones. And now that training camp's up, maybe they'll have some.
They got to have some new ones. Yeah. Wonder if anybody took your bets. If anybody took Christian's bets.
Let me know.
Drop it in the
because I will eventually. I'll just let you know next week which ones I end up taking.
I like it. Okay. I wonder. Can you bet on these preseason games?
Yeah.
I don't see why you wouldn't be.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah.
Hendon Hooker, 20 yards.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm taking it.
Actually, I think one of the very popular and best hitting bets for preseason game is under, because they never you take the under. And I think it scores very well.
Interesting.
The probability of hitting.
Wow. There we are. Wow. When we thought we weren't getting betting advice today.
Got
right?
it.
Look at what the man's wearing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to slow zoom into your chest.
I can't.
Multiple times as you're talking.
That's fine. Perfect. That's fine.
The last 2 things I heard from Morton, one I don't like. He's going to be up in the box. He's not on the field.
I'm okay with that.
Ben Johnson was on the field.
Oh, really?
It's not like Ben had any crazy D energy. That's where Campbell comes in.
True, but I like to see him. I like when they, when they're up in the box and they got the. Hey, less distraction.
But he gets a better eye at the defense, see what
true.
they're doing, how they're lining up.
I know.
I would prefer to be in the box.
I know you would. Look at you. Yeah. I just don't. I don't love it, but I get it. Sure. I get it. I like him on the field. I like the energy that comes from it. Seeing Aaron Glenn sit on the side. Remember when he would sit on the bench?
When he would just dick down all the offense, he was like, yeah, I know.
Bingo. And he put his foot up. That's what I love, is that when you're just middle fingering FTP. Last thing is Ratledge. It sounds like
I saw he moved.
We've moved him over to right guard,
Yes.
and we're putting Glasgow at center for the last couple days with pads on.
Yeah, they were experimenting with it.
They're experimenting, and the way Morton put it was like, it all comes down to Goff.
Sure.
In his eyes, he's like,
that's fair.
He's got to feel comfortable with
Yeah.
the guy that is snapping him
Whose
the ball.
anus he's sticking his fingers underneath.
What do you mean?
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, typically,
Yeah, go for it.
when you're under the center,
Yeah, okay.
quarter, when it's
I
like,
see it.
You know, it's like a pistol formation.
Okay.
You typically, I'm
Yep.
pretty sure you take say the side.
Interesting.
You kind of just slip.
Everything you just did is getting this video taken down off of YouTube. Last thing I want to talk about is another coach, running backs coach, Tashard Choice. I think that Tashard, that is how you say his name. Tashard Choice, Lions' new running back coach, because Scotty Montgomery, who was our running back coach last year, is now our wide receivers coach.
Nice.
Ben Johnson stole Antoine Randall L.
Oh, I was gonna. I was like, I thought there was another like actual wide receiver.
Yeah. He's gone. He's stolen, taken
Really?
to Chicago.
Yeah, we don't need him.
We don't need him. Whatever. Obviously, we didn't go far enough, and JMO threw a pick. Tashard Choice is our running back coach. What's great is he was the running backs coach at the University of Texas. University of Texas. But before that, he was the guy who recruited and coached Jahmyr Gibbs at
Stop
Georgia
it.
Tech.
Stop it.
So, like, he knows Gibbs. He sees that's the guy who's recruiting him. That's the guy who he runs under. He knows him. And I love that.
Yep.
Love that. I think that's going to be huge for this year to see him potentially. Who knows? Here's the thing about Gibbs. Guys, Saquon had a hell of a year, right?
Yeah,
Saquon.
he jumped over.
Gibbs
someone
would have ate
backwards.
him alive if he played by himself.
Bro.
Ate him alive.
Instead of with,
Oh, that's
with Monty.
fair. Yeah, splitting.
What's crazy is I was looking at these stats. Obviously, Gibbs set the franchise record for TDs and led the NFL last year, but our franchise record at 20 TDs led the NFL, followed by total scrimmage yards 1,929, whereas Saquon had 2,283 and Derrick Henry had 2,114. So he landed third in
Yeah,
that category.
and they split at least
reps.
half the season.
That's what's crazy. And there you're right. Saquon, he had it all. And then what? Derrick Henry split it with the other running back. What's his name? Lamar. Yeah,
Well,
I had to do it.
Lamar's taken at least like a third of those running.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
least.
So, like, to me, though, I just see, again, it's kind of reminds me of J-Mo where it's sneaky in a way. I don't know a lot of people who aren't Lions fans, but the non-Lions fans I've talked to don't seem to bring up Gibbs. It's always Laporta. It's always...
Really?
I'm sorry. It's always St. Brown. It's always
sure.
J-Mo. And it's really just kind of like, I don't hear a lot about Gibbs.
Because those are the flashy. Those are the sports cars. Gibbs running backs. While a sports car, he's probably more like a moped.
No, I just don't think they
Cool
bring him up.
moped.
They're
Man, that was a
splitting
dumb
carries, you know?
analogy. Damn.
You tried real hard.
I'm injured, guys. I'm sweating my literal ass off. Do you know how many electrolytes I don't have in my body
That's
right
why
now?
I put salt in my water. I don't know. I wouldn't call it sneaky, but there is an element where I just feel like people didn't give him the amount of credit that he deserved. And I think
Well,
it's
it's because he's not like the premier back. You know, it's like it's Monty and Gibbs. They're splitting touches. It's like he's not the guy. I was hoping we'd keep it serious the whole time and just ignore what's happening.
I made eye contact with that camera
where people came to this podcast because it was
for
serious
educational content about the Lions.
But now,
Man, I feel so much better though. I could sit here for 2 hours now. That shirt was so hot. Man, how did I get the sweaty gene? Does anyone else sweat as much as me? Because I swear.
I mean, you do get pretty sweaty.
You and Nick Miller, man.
Nick Miller from
Nick Miller,
New Girl.
Nick Miller.
We watched that episode last night.
So good.
From the
Streets of Chicago.
But I also think sidebar, Monty's coming in with another chip on his shoulder.
Oh,
this year.
Monty's
I
pissed.
saw his press conference, and he's like, "Yeah, people forget that I'm in this offense." He's like, "So I'm gonna."
I didn't see that.
I'm gonna run. He didn't say this, but I was like, "That's what I'm expecting."
Oh, was that the
from
one
him.
where he basically said something about a reckoning? There's going to be a reckoning.
Potentially?
I think that because I saw that bite.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. So Monty's like, he's ready to go.
and look at him last year. He
was good.
He was unbelievable until what injury was that? It was late in the year. Might have
I
been
feel like
after.
there was one. Was that? Maybe I'm thinking last year, the year before last year.
It was a sunny. It was a during the day game. I think it was a 4:00 game because there was sun. I don't think we were home. I think we were away.
Feels right.
I like everything you're saying, other than the fact that you're saying it without a shirt. To close this out, So I'm in Grand Haven.
Sure.
Talk to me.
Oh, yeah.
We are in this weird, we're parked at the beach. There is, if the road has 2 lanes right here, there's this weird curb that cuts off on the side here that people will park. There's like diagonal parking, but there's a curb. So you can pull into it, but the only way out of these 45 parking spots is if you go all the way through and then the curb ends and you can get back out on the street. So it's very bizarre. Street's over here, curb.
Oh, yep. I got you.
Strip of parking.
Yep.
We're like all the way kind of near the front. We're getting ready to leave, but Andrea, we're like, oh, she's got to breastfeed, right? We got to feed Ruby.
There's a baby.
So she hops in the back and she's feeding. And there's some festival out there. It was like Coast Guard festival. This woman pulls up behind us. She's got to be like 60. And she's like, are you leaving? I was like, I turn around. I go, I was like, my wife's breastfeeding. Could be 10 minutes. Could be longer. I don't know. She goes, I'll wait.
Ooh.
And I was like, I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
So I just get back in the car and I'm just setting everything up. So Andrea's feeding. All of a sudden, car after car after car.
I mean, yeah.
Is piling up behind her.
Bro, you got to leave at that point.
You got to leave. So she's looking at me and she's going like this. And I look at her and I said, she's feeding. I was like, go around. I said, just come on back. So now she's sitting there and she goes, I'll wait. And I was like, I don't care because it doesn't matter. Now, people are up on the side of the hill. They're kind of watching as there's beeping and honking coming from behind. Now, I'm just sitting in the car. The AC's on. Andrea's feeding. It's a great time. I'm chilling because guess what? It's our parking spot. I don't care. All of a sudden, I turn around and look out the rear window. There's 2 teenagers, 2 girls, banging on the woman's window.
Girls?
2 girls. They had to be like 16. And at first, I was like, oh, God, this is getting weird. I watch on the other side of the car, a grown-ass man and woman, I'm talking in their 60s, are banging on her window. And they're like, no.
Sounds a little aggressive.
Bro, I was like, oh, my God, this is like those YouTube videos that you see where you're like, and like in my mind, I'm like, I want to film it, but I'm not getting shot. So I'm just watching it go down. They're screaming at her.
She's not moving?
She's not moving.
Is she even looking at them?
No. So she's got the windows up and she's staring forward, and I'm watching. Funny. So finally, she rolls down her window a tiny bit, which I'm like, bad move. Never roll down your window.
Yeah, because you
rip that thing down. They're like yelling at her. They're like, could you just pull up? Honking's all going on in the back. She's pointing at me. And I'm standing outside the Subi, and I'm just watching. So the guy comes running up to me, this 60-year-old dude. He's like, what's going on? She said you're leaving, but what's going on? I go, my wife's breastfeeding. He immediately was like, oh. So you're not leaving? I go, no. I was like, I told her maybe 10, 15 minutes. I said, but that's it. He goes, oh, my God. He turns back around. He goes, they're not leaving. And she goes, they're leaving, and I'm waiting for the spot.
Wow.
Bro. Whoa. The woman comes up to me. She starts screaming. I go, bro. I said, my wife's breastfeeding. Again, diffuses immediately. Nice. They're like, oh, okay. Like, everything's fine. Any person who asks me, there's a bunch of people on the hill laughing. And this guy's, he goes, you shouldn't even leave. He goes, just stay there. Don't go.
That would have been me.
I know. I was like, bro, I'm not getting shot today. So finally, Andrea finished. We end up, she like tried to park. It gets weirder. She tries to park tight so people can pass her.
Oh, sure.
They can't pass her.
No.
More beeping. Everybody's now scrunched up a little bit. So we can't back out when it's time to go.
I figure.
Just go out and do a loop, lady.
Bro, so all of a sudden, we had the old dude who came running up to me. He's like, he had to get all these cars to start moving back.
No,
so that she could back up, so we could back up and leave. It was the funniest.
There's no way someone didn't slash your tires.
There's no way you didn't make the paper.
Oh, that too.
I looked at it. I couldn't find it on the internet. I was like, man, I really wanted to see somebody film this. So
what a story.
Buried the lead, but bro, I've never been a part of that, and we gave so many people a show.
That was chaos.
Good for you.
It was better than the parade.
Was it as hot as it was today?
No. It was as humid, but it wasn't as hot. And you got that nice breeze right on the water.
Yeah, that's fair.
That'd be nice to have one.
If only we had a breeze. But you know what we have? Lions football.
A shirtless
Lions
boy?
football.
What? You know what? I completely forgot you didn't have a shirt on.
I did too.
Oh, I literally feel beads of sweat just like dripping
I'm not
down
going to
my
lie.
arm.
You look disgusting.
Sure. Rate my body 1 out of 10 in the comments.